קדושים תהיו, וברבוס כאן, ופרשס ויגש, יכול כמוני חולו, והוא תמוה. So you should be holy, and in Medrash Rabbah Khan, and in Parshas Vayigash, it brings the statement, do you think you can be like me? Because Hashem tells us that we should be holy. So it says, Ki kadosh ani, then kedushasi l'mayla mikedushaschem. So, but this statement itself, maybe you could be like me. V'hu tamua, it's wondrous to say that. U'v'tanchuma huva b'yalkut, and in Tanchuma, as brought in Yalkut Shimoni, Yisrael asher b'cha ispar, Israel in who I glorify myself, I beautify myself. Atem miskadshim bi, mani miskadish bachem chulu. You make yourself holy with me, and I make myself holy with you. Lamelech shekidish isha chulu, and it's compared to a king who betrothed a woman, so he made her holy, so to speak, and she does to him as well. And that is because the soul is called pure. Shiur shema kelim, that's its source, its root is in the vessels. Validei Torah mitzvos misalim bibichinas kodesh, and through the Torah mitzvos, the soul that's pure is elevated to the level of holy. Like we say in the bracha on the mitzvos, that you made us holy, bichinas kadosh umuvdal, the concept of holy and removed. V'ayin mizeh b'dibur hamaschil, v'samti kadkod, u'b'dibur hamaschil shabbos shabboson, u'b'dibur hamaschil rashi amatos. So we could run those Mamorim, binyan hakidushin, ayin dibur hamaschil torah tziva, u'b'dibur hamaschil tov l'chasos. Ach inyan va'ani miskadish bachem, but the idea that I become holy through you, Hainuki va'ani kayal zeran pindatzilus. So who is becoming holy through you? That refers to the level of zav atzilus, shushem havaya yudchach machulu, which is the concept of the name of havaya. In general, za corresponding with havaya, which is yud corresponding with wisdom, and hein binan, and so forth. V'zeu inyan chelki havaya. And that's the idea of chelki havaya amra nafshi, that my soul is the portion of havaya. Look what's brought about, how it says that you chose Hashem today, and Hashem mircha, and Hashem has chosen you. V'sham Hatorah mitzvos, and that's where the Torah mitzvos aseh b'vavkei, v'los aseh b'yudkei. You have the Torah mitzvos as they correspond with Hashem's name, the positive commandments in vav and hey, and the negative commandments in the yud and hey. And look what's brought about, how we were slaves, us, the sons of Zerampin, and Hashem Elokeinu took us out, meaning Chochmah Bina took out Zerampin. So again, that's it's Ani Vani Miskadish Bachem. Zerampin is elevated through the Torah mitzvos because it corresponds to the Torah mitzvos. So in the Mamer of Adimayinu, it again talks about the idea of the Chochmah Bina that are revealed into Ziranpin for the Geula. And look in the Mamer about Yaakov's fight with Esav, the Malach of Esav, concerning how from there I will bring you down. Neum Havaya, that Hashem says that to bring down into the concept of the statement of saying Havaya. So it's also Amshacha and Tazah. Neshamas Yisrael Shoshan Gam Kin Misham, and the souls of Israel are also rooted there. Kizer Anpin Nikra Yisrael, because Kizer Anpin is called Yisrael. V'nei Neshamas Yisrael al Yidei HaTorah Mitzvos Mamshich im Gilui Atzmus Orein Sof. Now the souls of Israel, through the Torah Mitzvos, we draw down the revelation of the essence of the infinite light. V'zer Anpin into Zah. V'ayin Mashakos Mizeh b'dibur Amaschil Zachor v'Shamor. And that's the idea that I become holy through you to the souls of Israel doing Torah mitzvahs. And in the Mamer Torah Tziva, how the Torah is betrothed and so forth, you have the concept of betrothal and marriage, the concept of Kiddushin. So it's understood that after the betrothal, the sanctification, the Kiddushin, you draw down extra light into Zah to have the supernal union, the concept of the marriage. And that's the concept of the encompassing chuppah over Zah and Nukva, the concept of with all of your might, the encompassing light beyond Zeranpin. Gam kemoshe kasu b'dibur hamaschil tzeinora eina binyin su yedechem kodesh u'baruch v'savaya. So also you have in the Mamer, go out and see the Melech Shlomo b'yom chasunaso. So you have there also a concept of a wedding, and there it brings the pasuk, lift up your hands to holy and bless Havaya. Again, you have an idea of elevating the hands upwards beyond the level of Havaya, drawing down from a level beyond Havaya into Havaya. And that's the concept of that she did not move from her endearment until she was called my mother. So because the mother is the one who crowns Shlomo on the day of his wedding. So Biti would be Malchus and Achosi would be equal to Zah, but Imi is beyond Zah. So it's again like the concept of Yisui Dechem Kodesh Uvarchu Esavaya. And that's why it says that I am become beautified, glorified through you, that Yisrael is the one who brings down extra light into Zah. Parshas Balak, when in Keser v'Atarachulu. So what does it mean, aspire? So in Medrash Rabba Balak, it explains that's like a concept of a crown, that Hashem, so to speak, wears a crown of Israel. Yisrael mamshichim min b'chinas Keser l'Zah. That is that Israel draws down from Keser to Zeranpin. V'zeu ani havaya Elokeichem asher otzeis yeschem eretz Mitzrayim lios lachem le'Elokim. And this is what it says: I am Hashem, your Elokah, that you took you out of Mitzrayim to be for you an Elokim. Perush mashpia lahem or sheyuchlu l'tzeis memei tzara nefesh bahamis. And that is that Hashem shines, gives a flow of light in order so that we can go out of the boundaries of the animalistic soul. And through this arousal from below will draw down an extra light from the infinite, from the essence of the infinite light, to the point where I am Hashem will be for you a concept of Elokim. So Havaya Elokeichem, I am Havaya, but it's for you, it's Elokeichem. Lios lachem Elokim is to be for you in Elokim. So we draw down the level of Havaya all the way until we're elevated to the point where the Havaya is like an Elokim. who can know the meaning Mashamar Yaakov Vaya Li Elokim, like Yaakov said, by Har Moriah, where he put up the stone, he said, Havaya will be for me an Elokim, that it'll have such an elevation that the level of Havaya will be considered lower to the point of Elokim. And that's why we say 2 times. They said 2 times by Eliyahu, Havayahu Elokim, that going up from one level of Havaya to the other, that Havaya becomes the Elokim, and then the next level of Havaya becomes the Elokim, and so forth. Or something like that. And that's why we say, on that day, and so forth. Haramaz Parshas told us B'daf Kuf Lamed Hey B'mem Hey. So the Ramaz explains, and Zohar told us Biyom Shuhu Sod Zeranpin Yis'al Elama Comaring Anpin Anikra Hu Chulu. That he explains what does it mean on that day by Yom Hahu. That Yom refers to Zeranpin, and it'll be elevated to Hu by Yom Hahu, which is Arich. So Zeranpin goes up to Arich, Yom goes up to Hu. Chulu Ze Havaya Shu Atik Chulu. That this is Havaya. Kivinu lo, that this is Havaya. Ve'amar b'yom hahu Ze Havaya Kivinu lo. So we'll say on that day when Zah goes up to Arich, Ze Havaya. This is our Havaya, the new Havaya, the new level, which is Atik. That this is our Elokeinu, that the Havaya is on the level of Elokim. Ein Shom, look over there. She's a Yis'al Elihiyos bebechinas haKeser. Shehu Arich Anpin. That is, that Zer Anpin will be elevated to the level of Keser, which is Arich. Umikra Mefurashu Yoser. And you have an even clearer pasuk. Ve'or hachama yihiyeh shivasayim ki or shivasayamim. That the light of the sun will be 7 times like the light of the 7 days. Asher shivasayamim him zayin tachtonos tatik yamin. That the 7 days corresponds with are the 7 days, the 7 lower levels of Atik, vor zayin hayamim em gimel rishonos, and the light of these 7 days, that refers to the first 3 levels. It shines to the 7 days. That's the 3 first levels of Atik. Vor hachama yis'al elihiyos shivasayim ke'or zayin hayamim, and the light of the sun will be elevated 7 times to the light of the 7 days. That is even higher than the level of Atik, that's drawn from Malchus of Ak. Because the concept of Malchus is only a glimmer. But from the essence of the 6 sides of Ak, so to speak, the Gimel Rishonos of Atik, the Or Shivasayamim. So it refers to the different sources of Atik, Atika Kadisha, the different concepts of the partsuf of Atik as they're rooted in Ak, whether it's coming from Malchus of Ak or of Ksavas of Ak, so to speak. Look what's brought about, the idea of I've given you an extra portion over your brothers, with the concept of Yosef over his brothers. Yosef being rooted in the Vav Ksavos and Yesod, and the Shvatim being rooted in Malchus and so forth. As similar to the idea of Mirkafta Ilah and Mirkafta Tata, but in Ak. Kmokin Yisrael Gamkin Knesset Yisrael v'zeo Kedoshim Tihiyu, and so too will be elevated the souls of Israel, and that's why it says in this parsha, you should be holy, you should be elevated. The elevation of the Knesset Yisrael, v'zeo v'haya Or Halavana, And that's why the pasuk says that the light of the moon will be like the light of the sun. Yisrael moon in Levana. So when we said before the concept of the sun will be like the 7 days, the sun in general corresponds with Zah, and the light of the moon will be like the light of the sun. Or Levana Yisrael moon in Levana that the light of the moon that Yisrael counts by the moon will be like the light of the sun. And that's why it says that the light of tzaddikim is like the light of the planet Noga, the morning star, like the planet Venus, that continues to shine light until the daytime comes. But in general, it's like the concept of that it traverses and gives light until the day is like a path of light that's in the middle of the hairs of Arich, which is the concept of the whiteness, the Orach Tzadikim. So that's the level of the tzaddikim of Yisrael, that Yisrael is elevated to, the concept of Levanonis to Arich. That's the concept of Levana, the I guess the when the moon becomes like the sun. Because like we said before, that Havaya goes up to the level of Arich. And that's why it says, can you be like me? It's not to say like the essence of the infinite light truly, like he said in the beginning of the Mamer, that's tamua. That is rather, what does it mean? Like me, that's like Zeranpin, that will be elevated to Arich Anpin and even higher. And the Havamina, that we what we first think about this elevation is that the elevation of the souls of Israel will be just like the elevation of Zeranpin. Because the souls of Israel are also rooted in Zah, that it's called Israel, like it says Yisrael Asher B'chai Spar, the Israel that I elevate to Keser, like he explained here. Parshas Vayishlach Daf Kufayin Gimel Perush Ki Kamo Shakadosh Baruch Hu Nikra Vaya Velokim. And in Zohar Vayishlach it says that just like the Holy One, blessed be He, is called Havaya and Elokim, HaKadosh Havaya and Elokim, the Baruch, I guess. Kach b'neshamas Yisrael v'Yakov. So too in the souls of Israel, you have Havaya and Elokim corresponding to Israel and Yaakov. V'gam harei nikra achim v'reim l'zeranpin, and they're also called the brothers and friends to Zah. So again, all this is in the Havamina that of Yochel Kemoni. Can we be like Zeranpin? V'nihisha achshav him l'mata mimenu. And even though now we're below Zah, ki b'Zeranpin m'lubash hakav more ein sof, because in Zeranpin is enclosed the cord of light from the infinite light, the kav. L'chein nikra shem Havaya mamash yu v'chayo ichad, and therefore it's called truly the name of Havaya, that he and his lives are one. The concept of the Oros is one with the Shemos Havaya of the Or Ein Sof is united with the lights that shine in Atzilus. Masha'en kin b'neshamos, which is not the case with the souls. She'ein hakav melubash bahen chulu, that the kav is not enclosed in them. Achla asilavo, but in the time to come, she's alo b'bechinas Kedoshim Tihiyu. will be elevated to the level of you should be holy al yidei lishtava begufa de malka, through this concept of cleaving to the body of the king, the concept of the malka being zah. Imkein yihi akav morein sof melubash bahin gam kein, so the cord of light from the cord from the infinite light will be enclosed in the souls as well, just like zah. So when it says Kedoshim Tihiyu, will be on that level as well. Ulachin amud razal perakei baba basra dafayin amud beis asidim tzadikim shikru al shmu shel hakadosh baruch hu, that in the future the righteous will be called on the name of the Holy One, blessed be He. The concept of Kadoshim Baruch is Havaya and Elokim, that will be elevated to the level of Havaya, as it is on the level of Zeranpin, with the Kav Melubash in it. Perush Rashi Shiyashmam Havaya, and Rashi says that the name of the tzaddikim will be the name of Havaya. Shinemar Kol Nikra B'Shmi, like it says, all that's called in my name. Therefore, you have a Havamina, that their elevation will be just like me. Truly, Kemoshim Havaya, like the name of Havaya. Therefore, it says that we learn, because it says, because I am holy, that my holiness is higher than your holiness. And that is because it says that Havaya will be for me an Elokim. That is, there will be revealed the essence of the infinite light. And that it should be drawn to the souls of Israel. That's through the name of Havaya. That the name of Havaya will be in comparison to the infinite light, the essence of the infinite light, and the name of Elokim. Imkein al kol panim shem Havaya yihil neshamas Yisrael bebechinas Elokim. If so, at any rate, the name Havaya will be for the souls of Israel, a level of Elokim.